Hi, welcome to Go Time with Showtime. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and I hope you enjoy my content. Today we're going to talk about a story from Colorado. It contains a man by the name of James Craig, seen right here, and his wife, Angela Cain. Well, James Cain had started poisoning his wife because he no longer wanted to be with her and he wanted to be with his mistress. So with that being said, I'm gonna roll the clip of the news article and give you an insight of what I'm talking about, and then when you come back we'll collaborate about it and talk about how selfish he was when he performed this act, because he wanted to be with someone else instead of just telling her it's not working and leaving. All right, we're gonna roll the clip. I'll see you in a sec.
Family may not be all that it seems, as we learn disturbing new details in the arrest of a Colorado dentist and father of 6, Dr. James Craig, who police say poisoned and murdered his wife Angela.
My name is Dr. Jim Craig, and I practice at Summerbrook Dental Group.
Police allege Craig laced his wife's protein shakes with potassium cyanide and arsenic, which led to her death on Saturday and Craig's arrest the next day. According to a newly released 52-page arrest affidavit, police say they found a troubling search history on Craig's computer, including the top 5 undetectable poisons that show no signs of foul play, and is arsenic detectable in autopsy. According to the affidavit, Craig also ordered both arsenic and potassium cyanide online and had them delivered to his dental practice. Legal experts say that could be damning.
The toxicology results will be critical. You have the defendant in possession of cyanide. As long as you can link that up to the death, then you're going to have a strong case.
Angela Craig's sister, Toni Kofi, telling police there may have been marital issues between the couple, calling their relationship tumultuous and accusing him of having multiple affairs. Detectives believe James Craig was hoping to start a new life with a woman from Texas, and say he was actually flying that woman to Colorado while his wife was dying in the hospital.
If there was an extramarital affair, that's not necessarily evidence that the defendant killed his wife, but it certainly could be evidence of motive to kill his wife.
According to the affidavit, just days before her death, Angela Craig complained of dizziness and nausea, texting her husband, "I feel drugged." His response, "Given our history, I know that must be triggering. Just for the record, I didn't drug you."
According to that arrest record, Angela's sister Toni also told police James had actually drugged his wife once before, about 5 or 6 years ago. Police believe what James is referring to in that troubling text message exchange there. James is being charged with first-degree murder and has not entered a plea. We've reached out to his attorney, but have not yet heard back. Craig.
Wow. All right. Miguel Emulator for us. Miguel, thank you.
Hi guys, I know you just watched that video and it is very disturbing and sad at the same time, because when Mr. Craig thought out this plot, he only thought of himself. He only thought of his penis. He only thought of him, period. He did not think of those 6 kids that him and his wife has together. He did not think that, oh, if I get caught, what happens to them? Because now these 6 kids are left without a mother and a father to provide for them, care for them, do everything parents are supposed to do. Now they have to grow up in life with that on their conscience, knowing that their dad had murdered their mom. And you don't know how they're gonna take it, how it's gonna affect their life in the long run and in the future, because my dad only thought of himself and took our mom away from us, which we love. We love them both. And instead of him just up and divorcing his wife of 24 years and maybe come into agreement in the divorce of what can happen, what can play out, and things like that. He didn't even give that a chance. He just took it upon his selfish self to sit there and plot to kill her. And not only that, like the news articles say, she contacted him, texted him, telling him she feels sick, she's nauseous, she's throwing up and this and that. And the first thing that comes to out of his mouth, being her husband that's supposed to love her, is, oh, giving all pass. I didn't poison you. Now, this lady probably had that in the back of her mind now that he brung it up. So you don't know what she was thinking. You don't know what she probably could have been telling these people. Hey, test me for poison. Test me for this. Test me for that. Because I would be like, why did he just say this? Like, and then it was said that he poisoned her before. And the reason being that he say he poisoned her the first time was because he wanted to commit suicide and he didn't want to wait her to wake up and stop him. Now, we all know committing suicide is a bad thing, but had he commit suicide in different ways, all right, let's say he shot himself in the head like most suicide victims done. There's no way she could wake up and stop you at this point because it's already done. The damage is already done. Even if you was in another room and you decided to hang yourself, she wouldn't hear you. She's asleep. That damage is done. If you want to split your wrist quietly, that damage is done. There's no need for you to poison this lady to stop her from waking up and stopping you from killing yourself. Because actually, you could have went to a motel room. You could have went, sat in your car. You could have went anywhere and off yourself if that's the situation and you really wanted to kill yourself. No, you have been trying to harm this lady for a long periods of time, and you, sir, are sad. That is the most awful thing I can say that a human being can do. And not only that, you didn't even after you knew she was sick in the hospital or dying, instead of being by her bedside, showing that, no, I didn't do this or anything like that, you too busy flying your mistress out from Texas by the name of Karin Cain, whom she was going through a divorce with her husband. At least she did it right. She went through a divorce with her husband. She ain't plan on offing him. And if that was all the case, like, ma'am, if you sitting there so sneakily doing things to divorce your husband to be with him, now the cat is out the bag. The cat is out the bag. Now he know you was having an affair. Now he know everything. Even if y'all was not on bad terms and you just decided, hey, I don't want to be here, I want to be with this man over here. Cat's out the bag. Now he got a good chance of, in a divorce, taking everything from you, because you done did the most stupidest stuff too. So people, when you marry somebody, love somebody, you supposed to be, when you make those vows, yeah, those vows seems like, hey, I'm gonna be here for the rest of my life, but sometimes stuff don't work out like that. Sometimes things go a different way, takes a different turn, but at the end of the day, come to the realization that you do not have to hurt nobody in this aspect. Play it through. Divorce is divorce. Like, what is gonna be so bad with just getting a divorce, walking away? Nothing. You're gonna lose, but hey, you can rebuild. You can rebuild yourself. You can live on. You can live a happy, normal life somewhere else. But you was just so selfish that, hey, I can't let her live a life and still be here living a life. No, I have to take her life. Like, sir, that is awful. That is mean. And I feel so bad for your kids at this point. So, on that note, I'm going to stop the story here. If you enjoyed my video today, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.